Hey guys, what's up? It's Bree Green from BriannaMillerGreen.com and D4D DesignForDollars.com. It's Wednesday at 1:22 p.m. Eastern. Checking in with you guys and see what you're up to. Let me see if I can share this in a couple of spots. I haven't had my shake yet though, and I didn't make it. Let's see, share. I'm going to share this to Merch Money. Go. We've got Susan, Laura, hey, how are ya? Michelle, Lindsay, hey, how you doing? Let me move this to Design for Dollars. Ugh, I got a bug in my face here. We're going to talk about a few things. Okay, here we go. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is, hey, Michelle, how are you? Catherine, hey, how's it going? And my apologies, I'm like squinting here because the angle is not very good for me to see, but okay. So let's talk about real quick, pop sockets. I'm pop socket crazy. I know that a bunch of you just got pop sockets opened up in your account. I noticed a few people posting that they finally got them. So if you don't have pop sockets yet, hopefully that is something that they will unlock in your account very soon. But I'm at the point where literally my sales right now are like 50%. I would say 50% pop socket, 50% non-pop socket. And then of the non-pop sockets, the most of them are the short sleeve t-shirts, and then those long sleeve t-shirts are really starting to pick up right now. So I want to touch on a few things. Particularly, I want to touch on the niches that were selling really good for me this week for my pop sockets. So that maybe that'll give you an idea of like where to design outside of, you know, like trending things or seasonal. Michelle finally got them and teared up too. Yeah! Anybody tear up in the last couple of days? So this is when we want that stuff happening, right? We want to make sure that you guys are getting into your accounts and really maximizing those spots, because hopefully it doesn't happen, but you know, sometimes Q4 gets a little crazy and they can't keep up with that volume, and then they in the past, Merch has done that scale back where they actually kind of like freeze some of the variations on your Merch by Amazon listings. So we don't want that. So you got to do what you can right now to get as many designs as you can in. Okay, so let's get right to it. Pop sockets. My top selling niches for this week. Number one has been gym and fitness. So I'm kind of like, I keep them vague, to be honest. A lot of weightlifting. They're not real specific there, but there's several different ones. Number two is textured pop sockets. Like, there's not even a graphic. It's just a texture. The best way to describe this would be a texture related to something that only someone passionate about that something would recognize. So let me give you an example. Like, let's say the texture of a basketball. Like, if you're not into basketball, you probably think, what the heck, you know, what am I going to do with that? Or let me think of another one. Maybe if you're really into water or mermaids, like the texture of water. So textured pop sockets are selling really well for me. Military, I mentioned that in the past. You just got to be careful because of trademarks. So you don't want to, and copyright, obviously. So be careful when you're mentioning like actual branches of the military. So there are some general terms that you can use to avoid using trademark terms. And that's what I do for the military. So just, you got to keep it general. Number four, I did not even know where to put this in a niche because it's so random, but it seems like I have a lot of designs related to cake and eating sweets, and they're selling really well. Number five, you guys know I'm in extreme motorsports, so all of our designs that have to do with like quads and ATVs and UTVs. Number six for my top selling pops and designs right now, figure skating. It could be because I was a former figure skater, but to be honest, I don't really even have that many figure skating designs up right now, but they're selling really well. Number 7, body image. Positive body image and positive affirmations about loving the skin you're in. Kind of like the female empowerment movement and like feeling good about who you are. So I have some quotes that and some designs that fall into that category, and those are selling well on both pop sockets and on apparel. Number 8, camping. I kind of lump this into like camping, outdoors, and adventure, like RVs and road trips and camping and traveling and campfires. I kind of like lump that all into one giant niche. That's selling really well. And then the last 2 niches that have picked up, one is obvious, teaching and education. And then number 10, that's interesting, rescue services. So I've been focusing on EMT, paramedic, firefighter, fireman, nurse, anything involved with, rescue and like helping people out and heroic acts and things of that nature. And those are selling really well also. So those are 10 niches that if you're not already in them, or maybe you've reached, like a wall and you're like, oh, I don't know what else to design, and you're kind of like out of ideas, maybe one of those 10 will help you get started. One other thing that I wanted to mention, which I can hardly even see on the screen here, so I think you guys can probably see that. I wore this before. I got it from the Wholesale Formula, Dan and Eric. I took the course ages ago, and they are running their course right now, but I wanted to wear the Amazon Expert t-shirt to kind of rep Amazon FBA too, because a lot of you guys know that my start in this whole e-com space was eBay, and then my bread and butter and a lot of my success is actually attributed to then Amazon FBA. So I wanted to throw it out there that a lot of my friends and business partners are still in Amazon FBA as a major part of their income. And a lot of them are like, whoa, like how the heck did you get so crazy with print on demand? I love it, first of all, and it works with what I'm doing and what I'm setting up for myself. But the reason I'm bringing it up is it is a natural side hustle, if you will, for those of you that have been in Amazon FBA. Your FBA account and your merch account are not connected. They're not tied. So even though you can use the same username and sign in, if you do get approved for an account, they're not actually tied. Your Amazon Seller Central account and your Merch by Amazon account are different. But the beauty of using Merch by Amazon as a side hustle, if you're actually making a majority of your income on something like Amazon FBA or an e-com, you can still get MBA popping and print on demand popping as an amazing side hustle. And I've been yapping about pop sockets for like ever now. I'm crazy about them. They're trendy, definitely, but I'm crazy about them because there's like, we're at ground level as far as design goes. There's so many cool designs that we can still throw out there. And if you want to do this as a side hustle, Q4 is coming up. There's no better time to try to get in on some action and get a little piece of the pie. But what's cool is if you don't have the time because you are already running, you have a full-time job or you're running Amazon FBA full-time or whatever, that's why D4D exists. So we're doing the same thing. We have our hands in lots of different ventures. We have multiple income streams ourselves. We're growing a print-on-demand empire ourselves, but you just need help sometimes. And one of the easiest ways right now, and it's just because of the timing, to generate some sales, kind of learn how to do Merch by Amazon, fill those open spots, and to tier up, the time is now with these pop sockets. So, so if you do need help, definitely check us out at D4D, design4dollars.com. Or if you just have questions for me, you guys know where to find me. Just message me right here on Facebook, or, hit us up on email, d4demail@gmail.com. But take a look on the website. If you click on Ready to Rock, there are Ready to Rock designs, and there are Ready to Pop packs. And those pop socket packs, they're in niches, and they are less than $1 for a freaking design. So you're going to get, there are huge packs. There's packs of 160. There's smaller packs of 50. But there's really no simpler way to be able to fill your account and to not fill it with crap. to fill it with things that are researched and selling. So that also brings me full circle to also mention that we don't just have the ready to pop packs, we have the ready to rock packs. So they're the design, the full designs, the PNG files and the PSD files that you can apply, you know, to your short sleeve t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts, hoodies, put them on Merch by Amazon, put them on every product you could imagine in all of the other pod fulfillment centers. So there's lots and lots and lots that you can do with even just purchasing one pack, never mind purchasing several packs. And in the past, I've mentioned to you guys before, I am all about utilizing your resources to the fullest. So when you get these designs, don't just put them up and call it a day. Take a look at them, analyze them. When they start selling, which ones are selling and why. Get into some design work. Take those PSD files, manipulate them. Like you get a good design from us about being a lawyer and it's just killing it because it's like maybe a funny phrase, then scale it out. See if it applies somewhere else. See if there's a different graphic. You could change up the graphic, maybe make it lighter. Maybe it can apply to another occupation like an attorney or something. Maybe you don't need to change anything at all but one word and it could sell for another niche. So the point is, even if you need help, even if you need to outsource a bit, which I'm saying that like it's a negative thing and it's not. It's, you know, in order to scale, you have to have help. You can't be a one-man show. But one of the easiest ways to do that is definitely to do that through the pop socket packs. Do that through our RTR packs, and then don't stop there. You utilize those designs to the fullest, maximize them, push them out onto merch, push them out onto all of the other pod fulfillment centers as well. Okay. Woo! I went on a tangent there. I was getting excited and just, let's see who else is here. Sean Michael, what's up? Mark, Jess Schuler, hey, how's it going? Moses, what's up? Gary, Linda, hey, Jason, how's it going? Dennis, Kathy, Meredith, Kayola, hey, what's up? Thanks for joining. So just to kind of wrap things up, I want to keep this short and sweet. I have not eaten lunch yet. I got to go do that. Amazon FBA, if you're in Amazon FBA, if you're in a full-time job somewhere else that's taking up a lot of your time, but you've been listening to the success that others have been having in print on demand or in Merch by Amazon, and you want to get your feet wet, but you don't really have the time, we've got you. So come see us at D4D, designfordollars.com. We'll hook you up with some pop socket packs for less than $1 for pop sockets. And then we have our RTR packs. We do custom designs too. If you have something in your head and you need it translated because you can't do it or you don't have time, you know, we can handle that too. But the cool thing about our niche packs and the pop socket packs is they're ready to go right now. So if you're catching this on your phone and you're at work or wherever you are and you can't get to it later, 2 in the morning or whatever, these are things that you're going to be able to pull off the website instantly and capitalize on them instantly and just upload them right into your account. So, and then I'll run through these real quick again. My top 10 niches for the past week for pop sockets and designs have been gym, like fitness and weightlifting. Number 2, textures, and that's in reference to pop sockets. Textures like literal, like the texture of this chair. Things that look like they're textured, but you got to be careful with that because you don't want them. The terminology you use, you don't want them to think that it's physically textured because it's not. So be careful. 3, military. Be careful with that. Do not use trademarked phrases. Number 4, cake and sweets. Number 5, extreme motorsports like quads, ATVs, and UTVs. Number 6, figure skating. 7, positive body image, female empowerment. Number 8, camping, outdoors, adventure. Number 9, teaching and education. And number 10 has been rescue services like firefighting, nurses, paramedics, EMTs, 911 dispatcher, anyone at all that works in those industries that are kind of tied together. So, all right. So I guess that's it. If you guys need anything, you know where to find me. And if I have time later or tomorrow, I'll be checking in with you then. So, oh, Dan, what's up? How you doing? Dan from the Wholesale Formulas here, which if you guys can see back of my shirt, representing. It's kind of interesting wearing this too. When I like go out and about, like people are like, oh, Amazon expert, huh? Heck yeah. So I love this. I love this shirt. All right, so I'll wrap it up. I keep saying I'm going to wrap it up. So I will check in with you guys later. Message me if you need something. See ya.